Hi, my name is Sahar Sajjad and I'll be your counselor today.
Mhm.
Nice to meet you. So I'm just going to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. I've been counseling for a year now and I graduated from Mohawk College, and that's pretty much all I've been doing ever since I graduated college. In today's session, everything you talk to me about is going to be completely confidential. Unless you talk about putting yourself or somebody else, then in that case I will have to tell somebody. In today's session, we also have 10 minutes, and if you want to go on go on for longer, like that's totally fine, because you can always come back to me and we can finish off, start off where we finish off last. Would you like to tell me anything about yourself before we start this session, Luke?
No, not really.
Okay, so what made you come in today to see me?
The reason why I came in today is because I've recently been laid off at work, and I feel like that's just because my boss doesn't like me.
Why do you feel like that is the reason why you've been laid off?
He's frequently coming up to me during work while I'm doing my work, telling me that I'm not doing my job properly, or there's a problem with this, or whatever it is. But like I know I don't give him a reason to give me problems. I know I'm doing my job properly and my work never gets sent back with errors, so he doesn't really have a reason to be giving me that kind of criticism and stuff like that, but he doesn't anyways, just to give me a hard time. And like I don't really understand.
So you feel like he puts you down?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that he does this to you alone, or have you noticed him having the same behavior and attitude towards other people as well in your company, with other people, other employees that work with you?
Well, I guess like I talked to it with a couple of my coworkers before, and like we were talking about how he is an aggressive person. Like he has an aggressive personality when he comes up to talk to you. He's very upfront and straight out, but like at certain times he goes overboard, and like it's just not really. I don't know. It's not.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
It's just
It's not a healthy work environment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, it sounds like he's acting and behaving this way towards, from what you're telling me, he's acting in this way towards other people as well. So maybe although you may feel singled out, maybe other people are feeling the same way, because that's just how he. It could be a number of reasons. Maybe he's releasing his anger out in an unhealthy way, and he's just a lot of stress, responsibilities. But it doesn't sound like that he's singling you out from what you're telling me.
Well, I'm not. I don't know. In the end, I'm not really like. I don't really notice how much. Like, I don't know. I don't notice how much or what he says to other people, because half the time I'm just worried about him coming up to me and giving me problems for my work. So like that's why. But yeah, I don't know.
And they never told you a reason as to why you were laid off?
No. Well, no, but the human resource lady brought me into her office and talked to me about how whatever problems it is going through the company and how they have to cut staff and stuff like this. And like obviously they're not gonna lay off people that have been working there for years longer than other people.
So it's seniority based?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. That's the only reason that I can think of. Oh, that's the only reason she gave me, my boss didn't even talk to me, that human resources stuff.
So from what I'm hearing is that the human resources lady told you that they needed to make cutbacks at the company. So do you think that could have been one of the reasons why they couldn't afford as many employees?
Could have been. It was just it was just strange to me how he was constantly giving me problems every day. So 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 recently before I was laid off.
And were the other employees laid off as well?
Yeah, yeah, I assume so. Yes, I didn't really ask, but from what I heard afterwards, that there was a couple of other newer employees laid off.
Yeah. So from what you're telling me, it sounds like they had to lay off a couple of employees, like newer employees, because they had to cut back with what the HR lady said to you. So maybe they just could not afford newer the newer employees that they hired.
Yeah,
So maybe you just feel like that your boss had been singling you out before that, but you have the reason or the reason right there. That's the reason. If that's what the HR lady said, they had to make cutbacks. So So
well,
what do you plan on doing next? I know you said you've been laid off.
like I have like
Will
bills and priorities and stuff to pay for monthly and stuff, and now that I'm not unemployed, I'm nervous to go in and apply for more jobs because I'm scared of walking into the same situation that I had in my last company, and I feel like I'm not knowledgeable walking into an interview for this field of work because I haven't done it for so long. I don't know if the expectations for new employees and stuff like that has changed. I don't know. I don't know what to expect walking into the interview, which is why I'm scared to start applying to new companies.
So it's really good that you get on the right track. You already know that you want to find a new job, and you said you want to find a new job in the
Same field.
the same field. So that's good as well. So you already have some things figured out. But you say you want another job, but you haven't started applying yet.
No.
So I understand that you're nervous, but you have to start applying for the jobs that you want sooner rather than later, especially if you have bills.
I just don't know how to approach it because, like, the only thing that's constantly running through my mind before I'm going in for the interview is that I'm going to be dealing with another negative individual like my previous employer. And I don't want that to happen.
So that's what's holding you back from applying.
Yeah.
So you can't,
Like, do you have another suggestion on how, like, sorry to interrupt you. What were you going to say?
I was just going to go ahead and say, the future can be scary for people, and because we can't always predict and plan it. But what you can actually do is, if you're having these thoughts in your head that this individual, your next boss, is going to be like your old boss, you can write some of the reasons why, just like jot them down, like why you feel like, or the thoughts that you're having about your future job, and then beside it you could write, so what will happen if the rational thoughts that you're having in your mind will actually, if they do actually happen, or what will be the outcome after that. So what's going to happen after that if your boss does end up being like your next boss? What do you feel like? What do you feel like you're gonna do at that point? What's the worst possible thing that you think is gonna happen? Do you think you
To get laid off again or something. Maybe the new employer won't like me the same way my old boss didn't like me and give me problems every day like my old boss gave me. I don't know. I just don't want to be miserable going to work every day, worried about my boss, scared that I'm not doing good enough work.
So instead of thinking that your boss may not like you or you won't be able to do the job, you should write down write those down, those types of thoughts that you have in your head that your boss may not like you, or you're not going to do good in your new job. And then beside it, I want you to write something more positive, like a more positive thought that your boss will like you, that you'll do even better at this job. And I want you to take a look at that for a while. And stuff with the interview, you said you were nervous about the interview
Yeah.
process. Why do you feel like you're nervous about the interview?
Just because I feel like I'm going to be dealing with the same personality of the individuals, or I feel like the individuals that I'm going to be dealing with are going to have the same, are going to look at me the same and have the same aggressiveness as my previous employer did, and just like put me down, make me, just intimidate me. You know what I mean?
In the interview stage?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
So if you're feeling like that in the interview stage,
if that was how my last workplace was, then why wouldn't it be how the next one is? That's the only thing that I'm worried about. So how do you think I should approach it? Other than writing down those notes and stuff, can you give me one more example of how you think you would approach the interview? How you would prepare yourself for the interview so that I can maybe have some more comfort going into it?
Yeah, so if you're nervous about the interview itself, you can go ahead and sit down with somebody and maybe practice some interview questions. And at the end of the day, you have to understand that you're gonna do your best at the interview. And if you feel like that these people are being aggressive towards you at the interview stage, then is that really a job environment that you want to be in? That's a question you have to ask yourself.
Okay.
Do you feel like
I understand.
Do you feel like if they were aggressive at the interview, you would want to stay in that job?
Probably not, because it would be the same as my last workplace.
There you go. That's what I mean when you're thinking about the worst possible scenario. So the worst possible scenario in this case would have been your job environment being the same. And at that point, like you said, you just don't want to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always find yourself a new job. To think about it that way.
Okay, well, I'm really glad we had this talk. I got a lot of good, useful information from you.
Okay.
And I will be definitely coming to see you within the next week or two to let you know on my progress in applying for work interviews and whatnot.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Bye.